Hey, what is back, everybody, and welcome back to another reaction. This time we are reacting to NASCAR's greatest red flag crashes. That is right. Another one by KKB. Another one, you hit that like button on that video. The original will be down in the description down below. So let's get right into the show. And then, of course, I do that. Yep. Should pick it up as soon as it. There we go.
Remember that teammate thing I said about
All right.
behind Elliott? He decided he needed to be on the bottom. That's a Chevrolet teammate. I mean, not a company teammate.
Oh, we got trouble.
And there's the big one.
In the 42. That's Ryan Reed. Garrett Schmidtley through the grass. Spencer Gallagher gets a piece of it.
Oh, and they're still wrecking. William Byron. Kevin, you said it. Talk about mistakes on pit road, and look where that put Byron.
Leave a like if you're watching this while drinking something.
Watch the 42.
He just got hooked. It hit him right here in the right rear. It got him loose, or he hit him in the left.
Of the 24 of
Either one, and then it hit him. It picked the back wheels off. Second they come down, it shoots the car.
They just kept wrecking at him.
Ricky Rudd gets the jump. He's the early leader. Oh, trouble! Steve Park is off into the infield. Another car valve over on his left. Markindale Jr. Terrible crash.
Watch the yellow car.
Just darts.
Back there, just
Whoop.
turn left.
And when
This
you
is a
hit wet
hard
grass,
hit.
it
Look
feels
at
like
this.
you pick up 200 mile an hour.
But you can see how that barrier gave way when
Absolutely.
that car got into it.
That barrier absorbed a lot of energy, and I'll tell you what, that nice to see happen.
He doesn't want to be too aggressive on these tires and abuse the tires too much at this point in time. If that is indeed, they may be looking at left sides while they're getting fuel, depending on how long they're going to be out there. Yeah, that's what I would be looking at. Oh, trouble. Gosh, what a mark. Ryan Newman, hard into the wall. Michael McDowell, hard into the wall.
I'm so glad they changed the track.
Terrible crash.
They now have a bunch of more runoff room.
You see quite a few cars over there.
Like,
Come back on the track.
all this grass over here,
Biffle and Newman.
like,
Yes,
all of that
Newman
grass
back
is
on the track.
gone.
Newman was right there.
And that's not really there anymore.
Him and
This is
hard
all
into that
wide
guardrail
open.
and the tires. Sends him back out in the middle of the track here into McDowell. Now we see the momentum coming from that.
Another restrictor plate. This ain't gonna end well.
Again, just on the inside of Brandon Gaughan.
Bye-bye.
Upside down is Earnhardt. This is going to be a mess. The 33 of Harvick. Joey Logano involved. More cars still spinning in this multiple car crash. Just that quick.
Oh, there's contact behind him between Carl Edwards and Carl Edwards got up into Keselowski.
And boy, it just flipped Dale over. And then there's nowhere for these guys to go. That's Kyle Busch. That's the damage he sustained. There's Brendan Gaughan.
You gotta wonder why Carl Edwards would make a move like that on the straightaway. He kind of made an abrupt move up to the outside lane there. I don't know if he thought he was clear.
Huge crash here at Watkins Glen. Heavy contact. Jeff Gordon involved.
Also,
Jeff Burton
right
is
here,
there.
you see,
Heavy
this is
hit by the
this is
77
before they
car
took
of Sam
this
Hornish. He
away.
is out of
So
his
that
car.
earlier
Jeff
wreck,
Gordon is yet to come out. Now he is climbing
what
out of
happened
the car.
after this, and they removed all
Here's
that.
Sam Hornish racing with Casey Kane as they come out of the corner.
So see, all that is gone. All that grass
Casey
is
got
gone.
loose and tried to correct it. Got into Sam, and goodness gracious, what
Just
a
as
lick.
we saw the other day. Wow, huge lick by Jeff Gordon. It's good to see him get out of his car.
And Sam Hornish. Both of those cars hit
Really?
extremely hard on that second impact.
Gordon head on into the Armco barrier.
We saw this happen with Jason Leffler's car the other day, get thrown back, and Jeff Gordon wide open, nowhere to go.
It's good to see those guys get out of the car.
Problems.
What the
Huge hit for
fuck?
Kennedy. The 11 up on the safer barrier. Down off
That
the
truck
wall
is
it
gone.
comes to a grinding halt in the middle of the racetrack.
He's racing on the inside of David.
Oh, he
Gilliland.
just
They
got
make a little
hooked.
bit of contact. You see John West Townley.
Second he
was on
gets
the
hooked, he gets
outside.
hit,
He's gonna
boom.
run right into the side of
Hits
him.
him, lifts,
Kinda
starts
lifts
lifting the
that
truck
a
up,
little bit.
right into the fence. Cheese grater.
Got into the catch fence for the second week in a row. We've had a vehicle in the catch fence. But again, the catch fence did its job. It kept that truck down on the racetrack, and you see it riding along the top of the safer barrier.
It was a bit edgy, but as soon as he could get some clean air on that car, he said, I think we're going to have a fast race car. His spotter, Eddie DeHunt, just told him, it's time to be greedy.
Oh, he took the air off the spoiler. Back end gets loose and just looped around on him. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like, I think 10 or 12 cars.
One time and slid on my roof just like that, sparks flying, and I was just hoping at the last second it was going to roll back over so I could get out. But AJ's didn't do that. He was stuck upside down. Not a comforting feeling. That oil tank is right behind you. It's very possible for oil to start leaking out. You want to get out of there as fast as you can.
57 laps complete this time by, and look at this pack. Trouble off trouble. Newman slams the wall. Comes Schrader, and Newman is in the air and over. Ryan Newman, last year's Rookie of the Year. The rear end ripped from the car as he slides down the asphalt, and when that car hit the grass of the tri-oval, Ryan Newman went upside down.
Let's watch her here.
What is it with Ryan Newman having bad luck at Daytona?
Kenny Schrader got out of control, got into him. Oh, that's what happened, Mike. His right rear tire came off. Car goes
That just created a freaking parachute, basically.
Rips it apart.
Prior to today, the only place where big
Whoa,
trouble.
look out.
That's the rookie Suarez up and over Regan Smith, the big one at Daytona in the tri-oval.
Let's see if we can see what happens. Kyle Busch was pushing the rookie, giving him a shove here. Kyle Larson, excuse me. And it looks like he just gets him in a bad
he hit him
spot right there, and he just
right in the transition from banking.
Yeah, he got too far to the right.
To the
and
straight.
Coming off of the corner right there, that car unloads
well.
as you come off of that banking, and it just took just a little bit too much, and that's that window that you have to push.
Bad crash over in turn 2. Michael Waltrip has hit the wall hard. The car is upside down, and you can see the car is really torn up. Well, Jerry, I said it's sort of on its side, or boy, yes, it is upside down.
Michael Waltrip's car begins to slip and slide on the outside and contacts the concrete wall nearly head-on. The car is sawed in half by that concrete barrier there. One of the most spectacular and violent crashes I have ever seen, Ed Jarrett.
Jerry, I've been involved in auto racing for more than 30 years, and I don't remember ever seeing a car torn up this much.
But Buddy Baker, who has a lot of sentiment among veteran observers, as one of the real... Oh, we have a problem. Throwing the tire.
Bobby Allison with a horrible crash here on the front stretch. It has torn out a complete section of protective railing separating it. Alan Kowicki becomes involved.
Debris and is collecting other cars. There was a lot of debris in the front stretch. Kowicki was involved. Richard Petty, I think. Right rear, it begins to shred. And the car goes out of control. You're at 210 miles an hour. You can see the right rear going. You see the debris there on the left-hand side of your screen.
This is why they put the roof flaps on top of the cars, is to help kind of stop this. Was after this wreck right here.
Built to go backwards right underneath Harold Kinder. Harold, he stayed in there. Boy, I'll tell you, talk about a trooper. Kinder is right there. He's got the yellow flag out right away.
And Kurt Busch trying to move to the inside and take that spot away and take the lead away from Newman, but
Dover?
nothing of it.
I think this was Logano's role.
Joey Logano.
Big crash.
Yeah.
Oh, he's all tagged down.
Over and over, Logano goes between 3 and 4.
No.
Oh, that would have sucked.
The car will
That's
come
pepper
back
for
to
my
rest on
burrito.
all 4 tires.
Really just kind of a stack-up effect. Like
Just
one of
goes
them got
up,
on the brakes and kind of forced.
comes up.
Yeah, look at Tony Stewart just missing this
Had
crash.
nowhere to go.
Here's where it really gets exciting.
And of course, he's going
We talked
downhill,
about
so
this.
it's going to
There's
pick up a
nowhere
little
to go
bit more
as you come off of
speed.
these corners, and when something like this
Just
happens,
keep flipping.
You really you make a commitment, and you've got one opportunity really to miss this wreck.
Riding along with the bat cam, 100 miles an hour on that camera as they go down the back stretch.
There it is.
Hard into the wall, the 41 of Kurt Busch. He'll collect the rest of the field.
That's everybody.
18's in it, the 48's in it.
That's damn near everybody.
Just on the front edge, she starts to roll now on the apron.
78. Was that the 38 perhaps of David Reagan?
Yeah, I think it was a 38. It's like that 78 trying to make it 4 wide.
Update on Montoya. Shannon?
Yeah, the update is he's happy with the car, as you can tell, guys. Pretty quiet over the radio, nothing to report. Wampa crash on the track.
All heavy contact cars crashing. There's Hornish. One car in flames.
And the road is blocked.
Blaney involved. David Gilliland is heavy. The whole front of that car.
Nothing you can do. Then Michael McDowell gets into the back of Gilliland, get into the corner here.
They just collected each other and they just went left.
Right across in front
Then the 43 gets hit. And then there's Hornish.
The 77 of Hornish.
Now you see that. If somebody run out of fuel right there in the middle of that group, it would cause a huge wreck. We've heard, oh, here's a car upside down.
Big time crash upside down.
It's Ryan Newman. See Kevin Harvick there. Marcus Ambrose.
Ambrose is there, comes across. Harvick stops, and Newman's car comes to rest upside down on its roof. We were hoping it would not happen, and here with 5 laps to go, indeed it has.
And there you go. And then we got another video we can watch. So there you go. That was the worst red flags, which I'm pretty sure there was some that was kind of left off the list. But yeah, if you agreed with that list, hit that like button, subscribe, and yeah, I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.